Good stuff. Welcome everyone and thanks for joining me for another Master Lock Style Tai Chi and Qi Gong class. So today, as promised, we're going to look at just one of Master Lock's forms, and we're going to start with the 7 stars in rotations Qi Gong. So the plan is we'll just keep drilling through the form, maybe with little rests and question time through the whole hour. And hopefully that will give us deeper insight, better body memory, and just generally see the effects of the form unfold. Remember that repetition is key within martial arts, within Tai Chi and Qi Gong. If you want results, if you want specific results, you do specific forms and you do it a lot. So once through will be healthy, will be good, you will reap benefits, even just once, but with repetition, you will multiply the benefits up. And you might ask, well, is there an upper limit to the amount that you can do with positive outcome? Yes, there is, but it would be quite high. So depending on your age, you would be talking about, if you're sort of in your 20s or younger, you could probably do 8 hours a day safely and get more and more benefits the more you do. As we go from 20s to 40s, I would say maybe 6 hours a day would be your optimum full capacity. And from 60 onwards, maybe 4 hours a day for a standard healthy person would be about right. Though you'll know yourself your upper limits, and if you're not used to intensive training, obviously you have to start with less and build yourself up. So the upper limit does exist, but it is quite high. So there are very few people who would actually get to the point where they're pushing the upper limits. Maybe the odd obsessive compulsive person might find themselves doing a little much. But in general, the more the merrier. So let's get started. Right hand in fist, please. Left hand straight. Pull back that thumb with feet together, hands together, and we press forwards. 学上好. And if you like, you can say 老师好. Okay, so let's open our stance. We're going to go straight into our 7 stars. In your first repetition, this is really our warm-up. So I want you to pay special attention to your body. Notice how it feels. Notice your energy levels, your physical comfortable limits. Gently ease yourself in. So we have feet shoulder width and level, and we lengthen up through the top of the head. Bringing the chin slightly down and back, we release and relax down through the body. Calming down. Listening behind. Let's find all 10 fingers and gently connect. A very slight feeling of lengthening. Movement 1, open door 5. Movement 2. Tai Chi duality. Change direction. And change direction. Back to center. Movement 3. Heaven, earth and man. Movement 4, the 4 directions, auspicious animals. Turning to the left. Feeling into the vertebrae. As you turn your waist, climb the ladder of your spine. Keeping the chin down, lengthen the top of the head to lengthen the neck vertebrae. And movements 5. 5 elements. Movement 6. 6 harmonies. Swing. Movement 7. 7 stars in rotations, Qi Gong. We scoop. Right hand under. Turn the ball, push the left heel out. Left hand swings towards the center of your circle and step. We're going to do 16 steps around. Keep your structure, relax and breathe. Off we go. Keep going. Turn in and release. 16 steps. Off we go. Finish. Good. Well done. How did you get on? Okay, happy days. So that was your warm-up. We're going to do it again. So before we do, you're very welcome to take a little break if you want to take a sip of water. If you have any questions or comments, now's a good time. Cheers. And we'll go again. Okay, ready? Let's lengthen up. And relax down. Calming down. Listen behind. Let's find all 10 fingers. Press them down. And we begin. Let's try going forwards. And backwards. Again, forwards. Turn out, step through. Lock, turn out, step through, and back. One more time. Forwards. And back. Onto wood. Let's do a bit more. And fire. Earth. And movement 7. Keep going. Turn. Go. Take a breath. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Take a break. Get yourself some water. Blow your nose. Do whatever you like for a moment. And if there's any questions or comments, it's another good time. Excuse me. You may notice as you do repetitions, multiple repetitions, often, certainly at the beginning of your practice, when you're just learning something, you'll feel you're exponentially improving. You'll go, oh, that was much better that time. But as you are more experienced, the levels of improvement will slump away. You'll notice often you're like, well, that wasn't any better. Or sometimes you go, that was worse. That can happen too. But don't don't lose heart if that happens. Like, I felt my circle walking was not great that time. But this is at the cutting edge of your learning curve. When you're at the coalface, so to speak, you're actually chipping away. And just like in a mine, you might find seams where it's easy to move a lot of substance, and you feel like you're getting somewhere. And there are times when you might hit a denser seam and you're working away and you feel like you're not getting anywhere fast. And that's perfectly normal. And what I would say, those plateau periods where you're just working away and just going, I don't feel any difference. And often actually it feels worse as you're going through those ruts, those periods of time where you're not seeing improvement. But it's working through those periods which create the foundation for your next elevated experience. So it's so important not to give up and not to just go, oh, well, maybe I've achieved as much as I'm going to achieve out of this form and leaving it. No, keep at it, because you are laying the foundation. You are improving your strength, your stamina, your body memory, your focus, your familiarity with the form, and your familiarity with your body. Actually, the form, any form, though it has huge merit in itself, it is really just a mechanism to help you learn your own body better, to be able to interact and experience mind, body, and energy as one. So really, it doesn't matter what form you're doing. In a way, it is a platform for you to be able to join the dots and be in that state of mindfulness while doing something very healthy. So stick at it. If you have noticed little places where it's not so smooth, or that you find, oh, this bit is a bit tricky, then that certainly can become your focus. Then with multiple repetitions, you can start to dive deeper into that experience, maybe slow down a little bit and pay attention to your positioning, your posture, where the ball drops, where is it not quite smooth, so that you can actually do something about it. So repetition is not for cookie cutter Tai Chi practice. We don't want it to be the same every time. We want it to be in focus every time. It won't be the same every time. It never is. Your body is never the same every time, so why would the form be? So be conscious of that. So be aware, be in the moment, and experience each movement as if you've never experienced it before. Obviously, your experience helps you to perform the movement, but be there and listen to it. And that is why Tai Chi is considered to be pure mindfulness practice, because it brings you into the present moment so that you are consciously interacting with the here and now, with the only reality. The only reality is now. It's always been now. Have you noticed that? But your memories, that's the past. That's no longer relevant. It will help you as you practice, but you want to stay present, because that's the only thing that's actually something that you can do something with, is the present moment. Okay, let's go one more time. We'll maybe do less rounds of the earlier movements and see if we can get into that beautiful state of present flow. Okay, are we ready? Let's just, this time, let's do our Wuji with our heels together to begin. So heels together, toes apart. Wuji is the foundation of Tai Chi. Always allow yourself some time to be still. Let's open. Parallel the feet. I just want to be center there. Ready. Start. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. So what's that, 3 times through the form? Excellent. It's amazing what insight comes just from familiarity, just from doing something again and again. Come and talk to me, please. I'd like to hear your feedback on anything you experienced. It could be that, you didn't feel anything particularly happening, and that's okay too. I just want to know how you're getting on with your form. Yes, Elaine, go ahead.
Yeah, nice and relaxed and that. Yeah. Feel as if we've done something, but a few wee errors here and there I had, but a lot of it was coming back from us doing it before.
Good, yeah. Now, don't be afraid of errors. It's going to happen. Tai Chi is
Mm.
the translation of Tai Chi is supreme ultimate. So you're aiming for perfection. We are running perfection basically through our system as best we can, but who among us are perfect? We're not. So the system is perfect. Our bodies and all our faculties are not perfect, but we're running perfection through us, and it helps us improve. But actually, we add to perfection with our imperfections. So I equate it with art or embroidery. I did embroidery as my degree, and my thesis was on how machine work was soulless, basically, that it took the beauty out of embroidery, out of art, because it was perfect. And who wants something that's perfect? It's dull. It has no interest. Whereas no matter how good the practitioner, there's something about doing something by hand. There is a slight imperfection that actually makes it worthwhile. It makes it attractive. And Master Chen Yin said this: Tai Chi is perfect, we are not. We run Tai Chi through our imperfect system and actually improve upon perfection by adding our own imperfection. We make it human, we make it alive. It's just theory until we run it through our bodies and actually exhibit and perform it. So there's something very beautiful about your Tai Chi. Even if there is deviation, doesn't matter. Do it anyway, do your best, and that deviation adds substance. It makes it, nice. You never deliberately do anything wrong. That would be counterproductive, but there will always be a little bit of grist. Is that the right word? Grist. There will always be a little bit of imperfection there, no matter how accurate we try to be. And that's beautiful. That actually adds to it. So keep chipping away, but enjoy the imperfections as they come. It's a bit like, you get a little sort of wobble in a piece of pottery. That's nice. It's unique, isn't it? Whereas you could get 1,000 made in a factory and they're all exactly the same and boring. Anyway, okay, Tony, how did you get on?
Yeah, very enjoyable. Yeah, it's. I think the repetition it makes it go in a bit more because I'm still learning it, but doing it and doing it and doing it, you go, right, yes, 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 most enjoyable.
Great. And that's the thing, it answers its own questions. As you practice, if you're just doing it once, you'll go, oh, I need to work on that. But when you finish, you move on, you don't get a chance to work on it. So I find if you're repeating, you might think, oh, the first time I need to work on that. And then the next time and the next time it's coming up, oh, I've got to work on that. And you'll actually find yourself going past it. It's like trying to find someone somewhere when you're driving. You're like, oh, I've missed it. I'll get it next time. So it is a process. It's not instant gratification. That's fixed. Maybe you can fix it first time. If you can, you're a better man than I, Gunga Din, because it takes me forever. But that is the nature of it. We just want to keep chipping away and enjoy the process, enjoy the smoothness of the stuff that you've got, and stay present during that, because you'll actually find you'll become more aware that depth of understanding of the exercises unfold themselves to you just by doing it. It becomes apparent. Very good. Well done, Tony. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What about Juanita?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good to do, as I say, repetitions and stuff, but I find I do something wrong the first time, I do it right the second time, but I find something else I've done wrong.
Yeah, that's the nature of it. Yeah.
But I've got it right in the first time I've done it. So the thing I get wrong the second time round will be right the first time I've done it.
Yeah.
And the thing I got wrong the first time, I'll do it right in the second time.
Yeah, that's grand. What that shows you, inconsistency is a result of lack of practice. If you do it twice, you'll get that. The first time something's wrong, the next time you fix that and something else goes out. It's a bit like Jenga, you know, that, oh, that's in line, but that was off. Oh, that's in line, but that was off. But these are simply teething problems when you're just getting to know a practice. When you do it hundreds of times, that Jenga business will slough away more and more, that you're able to focus on themes and specific understandings more than just trying to fix anomalies that raise their ugly heads. Like the first time we did the circle walking, I felt I did okay. I know it's not great, but I did okay. The second time I was all over the place. The third time, mostly better. So there will be choppiness, and again, it's just a question of repetition. So the form is just a format to aid you to develop yourself. So doing it once, though it will help your health, it's not enough for a lot of progress. Doing it twice, doing it 3 times is not enough. If you do it 3 times every day for a week, you will notice significant improvement. So you can set that to yourself as a challenge. Just this week, just 7 stars. And see how you get on. Of course, you can always have a little play just to keep the other forms on the back burner and not let them completely dwindle, because next week we're going to focus on the Phoenix. So this week, drill 7 stars. And what you'll find is not only does your 7 stars improve beyond measure, or at least measurably, your Phoenix will also improve. And also you'll get those moments in time, as I do, where you're in your form and all of a sudden, oh flip, I've gone into that other form. So there's pros and cons to drilling, but the pros outweigh the cons. So body memory will then take you on the loop that you're used to practicing, even when you're trying to practice something else. But then that gives you more incentive to focus and stay present. So when you're doing 7 stars, do 7 stars. When you're doing Phoenix, focus on doing Phoenix, and you have to keep your wits about you, because there are pitfalls when the movement is the same. If it's the same movement in both forms, there is the risk, if you like, of going into the other form just through body memory. And I have done it many times. And Grandmaster Chen, I have seen in class doing it as well. You know, I've seen Jill going, Master Chen, and he's gone, oh, and then he's back on track. We've all done it, you know. So body memory is amazing, but we have to keep our wits about us, keep the mind, the body, and the energy together. And there is mindfulness. So it's a potential inconvenience when we, you know, go off into another form, but actually it's also another great training tool, because it makes us focus very hard. So folks, you did really well today. I'm very happy with you. And hopefully, do you notice how you feel?
Mhm.
Yeah?
Relax.
Relax.
Mhm.
Yeah, too, you know. So it's amazing. I love Master Lock's form. Don't get me wrong, I love all the Tai Chi I've ever done. It's beautiful. It's all going to get you to health. It's all going to get you there. But there's something about Master Lock's work. He's specifically, I don't know, he's just managed to concentrate all the good stuff into a very health promoting focus. And the 7 stars and the Phoenix are both very much Qi Gong heavy and Tai Chi light. You know, there is Tai Chi in it, there's martial content, but he's focusing on balancing the whole system in one form. And I love that. And I get a lot out of it, and I hope you do too. So please practice and see how you get on. Maybe keep a wee Tai Chi diary and take note of any findings as you go. So if you feel, you know, you're getting the Jenga business, you can write that down and say, well, the first time this was wrong, I fixed that the next time. You know, write it down because you can track your journey. If you're feeling really relaxed afterwards, write that down. There will be peaks and troughs. You know, some days you'll feel frustrated maybe with whatever aspect, and that's okay. It's all right. We're human. We're allowed to feel frustrated, but allow yourself to feel it and then let go of it and just get back to enjoying your practice. And do write down your wins when you feel, yes, I got that, you know, and describe in your little Tai Chi diary what it is that you got and how it felt. And, you know, keep track of these things, because I think it can really enhance your overall experience, and you can look back and see, you know, the peaks and troughs, but the general trend upwards. Okay, folks, we're going to finish there. So let's take right hand in fist, left hand straight together, and we press forwards. And thank you so much, as always, for joining me. I love this practice. I wouldn't be without it if I could possibly help it. So you make it what it is. Just like Tai Chi is perfect, the human is imperfect, but running one through the other adds to perfection. Well, a teacher is nothing without their students. So thank you so much for allowing me to do what I love, and hopefully helping you to love it too. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.